Why does my mind leaning toward negativity? How many of you ask yourself this question? Thing is that for some reason our mind is kind of programmed this way that we see the difficulties, the struggle, the negative things kind of. We see also whenever something happens not nice to us, we are straight away like, why that happened to us? Why that happened to me? This kind of thoughts. How many of you have this kind of thoughts? Well, we have that kind of thing with our mind. Some claim that it's because we've had to evolve or we actually evolved from the times where our mind was focused on finding the dangers and was trying to protect us, our lives. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. Personally, well, where this topic comes, I had recently encounter where I was brutally honest and transparent with the government agency that helps people with financial troubles. That was a while ago. However, recently, out of nowhere, like they asked me to return this help, to return this just because they find some proofs that I actually wasn't eligible for this and all that kind of things. And now, first my thought was like, what? Why? What happened? My mind went straight away in that kind of loop, but it's unfair, it's unjust. You give me something, you support me for what I'm truly grateful, and now you want me to return this because you find some proof that I was not eligible for it? All documentation was fine. Everything was fine. Regardless. That was my first thought. But then I said to myself, okay, what will give me this kind of path, this kind of thinking? Okay, maybe it is my natural, maybe it's our natural kind of reaction to focus on that unfairness, to pull deeper into frustration, anxiety, stress, anger, resentment. But to be honest, who wants experience this kind of feelings? Do you? I don't. So I said to myself, instead of focusing on this, that happened. I was trying to change this, I was appealing, I was appealing. They didn't change their mind, fine. So instead of drowning in that negativity, I focus myself now on the solution. Well, in this case, I've done whatever it was in my power. So I've done everything to solve this. That was my focus. However, now, when it's set in stone that I cannot do anything else, with situation, I cannot change the situation because I can do something, but I cannot change the situation. So instead of focusing on this, I'm trying to get myself into place to understand what I can do better, and also how I can move my mindset, my thoughts from this negativity to something positive. What positive was happening in this? And what I found out, that fine, I was needing on that time, they support me. They support me, they help me, and I'm forever grateful for that. Now, when my situation improves, it is kind of fair, and I am able to give this money back, so that's no problem, that's no big deal. And maybe this way I will help someone else who needs this help now. Simple shift of mindset. So what else you can do if you struggle with some situation, if your mind's starting to going mental and going into that dark places? So first of all, start asking yourself, is there anything that I'm in control? Is there anything, regardless of how small it might be, that I can do here and now to improve my situation? Or at least to try and improve it. This kind of approach will change your mindset. Will shift your mindset from going into that dark hole to something that you can do here and now. Another thing, and actually this will be your exercise for you. Another thing you can do is just write it down. Journal it. So your exercise will be, if you're not experiencing anything now, just write down every day every negative thought that comes to your mind. And then, beside it, write, how can you react on this? Asking yourself question, what is the small thing that I'm in control? What is the small thing that I can do? And just write the answer. Next, after that week, after those 7 days, just reflect on how did you shift your mindset just by simple catching the negative thoughts and answering the question, what is that I can do about it? What is that I'm controlling? You need to remember, our mindset, our mind is very powerful. But if you let it loose, it will definitely goes into the negative places, into dark places. So we need to have control over it, and we need to practice, train it to focus on the positive things. Because this way, only this way, you can actually change your life. And this is what I'm from all my heart wishing you, as well as many blessings.